Young Stars Week continues on MLB Network today as we spotlight one of the most exciting players in the American League and a Rookie of the Year contender. Lauren Gardner now with a closer look at the J-Rod Show.
A generation after the debuts of Alex Rodriguez and Ken Griffey Jr., 21-year-old Julio Rodríguez is already proving to be another franchise cornerstone for the Mariners. Signed as a 16-year-old international prospect out of the Dominican Republic in 2017, Rodriguez has been a Mariners top 5 prospect in every year since. So the only question wasn't if, but when he could get the call up to the big league club.
I want to have kind of my own footprint in this game, so I want to be Julio Rodríguez.
The wishes of Mariners fans were granted this April, as Seattle skipper Scott Servais had the privilege of giving J-Rod the news that he would be making the opening day roster.
Congratulations. You were a big leaguer, my man. That's all.
Making his major league debut, Julio Rodríguez.
Rodriguez was given the number 44 by the Mariners, one worn by some all-time greats.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron.
His first month in the majors didn't quite go as planned, hitting just .205 in April. But when the calendar flipped to May, Julio's star began to shine.
Julio tagged it, gone! Home run! His first in Seattle!
Rodriguez continued to hit and hit some more, highlighted by his first career 4-hit game under the bright lights of New York City on May 15th.
Julio has a way, like he has an idea of what he's going to do. He says what he's going to do, and a lot of times, more than not, he does it.
The next day, J-Rod joined Ken Griffey Jr. and Alex Rodriguez as the only Mariners to start a game in the cleanup spot at age 21 or younger.
What a special young man.
The rookie's historic month was capped off by AL Rookie of the Month honors for May. The 21-year-old continues to turn heads of teammates, fans, and opposing players with his speed, his power, and his glove.
Did he get it? Yeah! Julio! What a brilliant play in the gap!
Good? It's simply not good enough for this young star. His 2-word constant reminder of that is stitched into his glove. Stay hungry.
One of the great young talents in the game right now, the next star of the Seattle Mariners.
Game's in a really great place now because there are a lot of young stars who we're getting to see on a daily basis. And man, Tom, these guys, they come up, I mean, as if they should be here already. And Julio Rodriguez is one of these players. Took him a little bit, but in terms of transition, he figured it out quick.
Yeah, I can't recall a time in this game when I've been following it where so many players, 21 and younger, came to the big leagues and impacted it right away. And other than he hit .206 in April, and you're like, maybe he needs more time. And he just turned the page immediately. 21 years old, 6'3", about 220, great athleticism. The combination, Fran, of power and speed is what really gets me. And he's played every day. Literally has played every game. It's not like today we're giving the kid a day off because there's a tough right-hander on the mound. He's playing every day. So 9 home runs, 19 stolen bases in his first 69 games. I looked this up. He's only the 5th player to do that. That combination of power and speed, getting bags and hitting home runs. The guy who's closest to him in terms of doing it at this age, Barry Bonds. That's the kind of talent we're talking about in terms of the combination of power and speed. I love the fact that he is fearless on the bases. People know he's running. He's going to go get a bag. That tells me he's not just fast and quick. He's smart. So I think the aptitude, the way turning the page after hitting .206 in April, no big deal, and stealing bags when they know he's running, very impressive.
And Jake, about those stolen bases as a pitcher, because we don't see as many stolen bases as we did, 10, 15 years ago in the league. But I gotta imagine as a pitcher, when you know you've got a guy on the bases who can fly and can swipe bags, it's got to rattle you a little bit.
That's my favorite thing about Julio is he is a complete player. We talk about Jose Ramirez, and you compare him to, I think he can be that type of talent if he can handle the bat. But like you said, when the guy can beat you with his glove, when he can beat you with his bat, and when he can beat you with his legs, that's problems. You put him on base, hey, I don't want to face this guy, we'll put him on first base. Well, he's going to steal second to double. When you go on pace to almost have 50 stolen bases, and I was trying to draw some comps earlier, and I had him at Ricky Henderson, and then I started going, he's got way more ability with the bat and power. And you're right, a Barry Bonds. That sounds crazy to compare somebody to Barry Bonds. At 21 years old, to eat the failure and all the close calls that went against him in that first month, he showed some serious resolve in coming back, and my goodness.
Now, you're talking about
he's going to be a superstar.
In the batter's box early on, part of that tough struggle and transition was there were just, quite honestly, a ton of blown calls for strike 3. And he's kind of looking around like, what? And Scott Service had to come out and talk to some umps as well. But he's powered through there.